Okay, we're going to look at Pythagoras Theorem this time. This is a good intro before we get into the depths of trigonometry, and it allows us to find unknown sides when we've already got two sides. So, for example, if we know A and B, it would allow us to calculate what the C would be. So, and we use an equation which comes from Pythagoras Theorem, which is a squared, that value squared, plus this value squared equals this value squared, which can then be rearranged to give us the actual sides that we need. So let's look at an example. The simplest way is without rearranging it, to keep the equation the same and expressing for finding C. So the thing to do is, if we look at this example, if we go 3, 4, and we want to know what C is, now it's pretty obvious what it's going to be, but this is just for the example to show you the equation. We'd put A squared in, which would be 4 times 4, plus B squared, 3 times 3, equals C squared. Just write that in as C squared for now. So we've got 16 plus 9 equals C squared. Bear in mind and notice that it's still a C squared term, so this isn't the final answer. We have to do something else to it. So we then add it up, which is C squared equals 25. And then we're still in a situation where it's squared, so that needs to be dealt with next. That's the last thing that you do. So the next thing to do is to find C. The square root of C is, the square root of C squared is actually C. So that makes it pretty easy to do. If you then do the next stage, which is, go back to that, C squared root equals the root of 25, doing the same to both sides by square rooting both sides, which gives you C equals 5, and that's your answer.